Venus darlings, welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for liking, for sharing this video so that this message gets out to other people, so that I know that my work is being disseminated out to the masses. Anyway, I do appreciate your love, your support, and returning to watch another video of mine. I do want to mention that I am available for personal readings, and that if you want to sign up for a Capella membership, you get exclusive access to guided meditations, daily guidance videos, and a whole bunch of other awesome benefits. I'm offering a 14-day free trial for some of my memberships of the lower tier, so that you can get a taste of what I offer that I do not put out on YouTube, to help to better prepare you guys for what's coming down the pike, because the collective is going to be going through some major changes. So it would benefit you if you feel called to sign up for a membership. You can cancel at any time. You want to try it out for 14 days and it doesn't work out for you, whatever, that's fine. If you want to keep it, that's fine too. It's very easy to cancel. If you already have a membership and you feel like you want to get more out of it, because I am going to be doing live streams for members only very soon. I'm going to make a bigger announcement about that later. So if you want to not have to be put on a list on my lives and be in a more intimate environment, and I can read, I'll pull more cards with those readings as well. It would benefit you to sign up for one of the memberships that includes access to my members only live streams. Okay, check out the description box below, or go to capellawellness.com for more information on my Capella memberships. You also get free access to my mobile app, where you can access all of the exclusive content there, and you can chat with me and other people, and go check out whatever else is there. All right, I wish you guys a wonderful week, a wonderful month. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are doing fantastic and you had a great weekend and a great 4th of July. I didn't say that. Did I say that? No. I didn't do videos last week, so no. But anyway, I send you much love and many blessings. I always do. What we're going to do here, Gems, is we're going to see what's going on with you right now, what obstacles you are facing, and what lessons you need to learn to help you with your spiritual growth and your healing, because that is what this is about. We're then going to get guidance from Spirit, how to best navigate these energies, what you need to let go of, what the full moon in Capricorn is bringing you, occurs on July 13th, 2022 at 21 degrees of Capricorn, so you might want to check where that is in your chart. It peaks at 2:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And lastly, we're going to see what's going on with love and relationships for you. All right, gems. Let's see what's going on with you right now. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good what is going on with Gemini at this time. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I guess throat chakra clearing. Maybe somebody's trying to get ready to speak up about something is what I am hearing. Oh, is that a reversal? It is. Okay. I read reversals because these are lessons to learn. 9 of Cups. Okay. All right, guys. So we need to really start taking action on pursuing our dreams, our hopes, and our wishes. Some of us are getting caught up into these illusions of things that we think are really for us when they really aren't. Could very well be lack of the pursuit of happiness for some of you. Some of you need to really start going after what makes you happy. Somebody is not going to do that for you. A job is not going to do that for you. Talking with your counterpart is not going to do that for you, okay? You need to find the fulfillment within yourself. There's something where there's a hollow feeling that you feel inside. It's like you guys might be sulking or sitting there thinking, nothing makes me happy. when you should be pursuing your passions. You should be going after things that light you up. But you have to take action towards that. Like things that are around you that you think are really going to give you that fulfillment, you know that they're not, Gemini. So it's time to really pursue those things, okay? There might even be, for somebody here, there might be a drinking problem, or somebody's overcoming a drinking problem, something along those lines. And remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door and make sure you're honest with yourself in your situation. Okay, but I do get some sort of energy for at least one person here that there's something where you're trying to fill a void and you're trying to drink yourself away. You're trying to, because you are unhappy, because you can't find an emotional fulfillment, somebody here is going towards drinking to kind of like escape. It's a form of not dealing with your emotions, okay? You got to deal with your emotions, but these things that you're trying to fill that void with, that it's temporary or you know makes it worse, you got to stop doing that. Others of you, it could be an addiction to something. Drugs, maybe even porn, because porn tends to, like, you know, I have to say it, you know, people get addicted to that and it's like they don't find fulfillment in themselves, so they try to find satisfaction outside of themselves, right? Instead of doing things for them, okay? Because even porn isn't going to help you either, for whoever needs to hear that. But you're like, you have this emptiness inside of you, but you're just like, again, you're trying to fill these voids with something else. That's really what it comes down to. Okay? You're not going to find joy, happiness, and bliss outside of yourself, guys. No job, no friendship, no relationship is going to do that. It's found from within. And some of you are seeking it outside of yourselves. There may be a little bit of selfishness here. It could be a little bit of ego. Thinking about, oh, you know what, I'm going to, you know, I don't have to share my happiness. I don't have to share with other people. I'm going to keep to myself, and I'm going to be doing these things that I think are for my highest good, but they're not. And I'm not going to allow myself to let people in. I'm not going to be vulnerable with my emotions. I'm going to hold my emotions in. I'm going to continue to keep my emotions to myself. I'm going to continue to be in this hollow feeling and start doing certain things. That's like a me type of energy, okay? Where I'm only going to do this for me and not for anybody else, okay? That's for another person here. But whatever these addictions are, whatever these selfish patterns you are doing, you have to release that. You got to start really pursuing things with this Page of Wands energy at the bottom of the deck that really give you that spark. It's utilizing your God-given talents, your gifts for others. It's communicating in a way where it makes you feel invigorated. It makes you feel, it fills you with more passion, all right? You know there is something that you need to pursue, and some of you are afraid to pursue that. You don't think that whatever you want to take a chance on is actually going to bring you that ultimate fulfillment. Some of you don't want to find happiness on your own because remember, 9 of Cups is self-fulfillment. You feeling emotionally fulfilled by your doing, by your actions. Some of you might still be looking for love to try to fill that cup for you, or those cups, and it's not doing it. Some of you are trying to find this job. You may be stuck in materialism because the 9 of Cups in reverse is materialism. You're still getting caught up in materialism, materialistic things, money from a job, whatever, status, to fill those cups. When you know deep down inside it is not really making you happy, and it's not making you consistently happy. This is consistent satisfaction and happiness. Completely content. You're living the good life, but that includes where you are happy 98% of the time. Some of you are not, and you're filling these cups, though, thinking that it's going to make you happy, and it's not. It's like instant gratification with that card. You got to let go of that. And temporary, things that give you temporary happiness. There is something here that you are very talented and gifted with that is going to give you an indefinite amount of happiness, all right? You will be content and satisfied and emotionally fulfilled 98% of the time when you're pursuing the things that you are really passionate about. But you got to take that risk, though. And you have to be optimistic that whatever it is that you know that will truly fulfill you, it will fulfill you in the long run. There's like this hopelessness here with this 9 energy. It's like, you know that something has to end, but you're kind of preventing yourself from closing that chapter, from closing that cycle, because you're afraid to take that risk. You don't think that whatever it is that you want to pursue is going to bring you content. And there is something here that some of you, you don't want to be alone. You want somebody else to make you happy or something like, or you're getting an addiction to having other people and having things make you happy, or having material things fill those cups for you. That's not going to do it, guys. And you know deep down inside that that's not for your highest good. There's an emotional imbalance here with regards to you understanding what really is of value or what really makes you happy and what doesn't. And if you want that 10 of Cups, if you want a harmonious union with someone, if you want true love, if you want to have this storybook happily ever after type of ending, you need to find the 9 of Cups first on your own. You got to be in that high vibrational state to attract the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. But you got to embark on that adventure, that journey where you're not sure what's going to happen. There's a little bit of fear of the unknown. I don't know if I can do this. I'm so used to having other people and having things fulfill my happiness. Some of you are afraid to let go of the materialistic world, to let go of these relationships that you know they still make you feel empty inside. You really got to go take that path less traveled and start pursuing the things that you really love to do. Again, it invigorates you. It excites you. This is exciting. What you're doing right now, Gemini, is not exciting for some of you. But it's time for you to go out there in that adventure. And you got to maintain that optimism. You got to have that courage to go after that, what lights you up. This is an exciting new endeavor that's coming your way. And some of you are thinking, I'm not sure if that's actually going to make me happy. And I do have to go back to, I don't know why they're having me throw this out there, but there's something about porn, because with the Page of Wands, the shadow side of this Page of Wands, they're very childish and they have these strong sexual energies and they don't know what to do with them. This is the person who thinks with the other head, the other part of their body. You know, it could be female too. It does not have to be a male, even though, because Ace of Wands is usually a phallic card. But there's somebody here who's trying to fill this void here with that. Or maybe trying to just use sex to try to fill a void. Okay? Because Page of Wands could be that. There's this strong sexual energy here, but there's this naivete with this. Being naive. Thinking that this is what's going to make you happy. That's going to make you feel whole and content when it really isn't. Remember, that's for some of you. That's not for all of you. Okay? Or if you're trying to, if there's somebody who's acting very childish towards you, and they're just like, either they communicate you and it's always sexual in nature, or when you hook up, there's like no soul connection there. There's no real discussion. There's no true intimacy. This person just comes along and it's just like they get their jollies and then that's it. And then they leave you hanging in a sense. This may be happening for some of you and it keeps recurring because this Nine of Cups is in the reverse. You are deceiving yourself. You're being delusional, thinking that engaging in this activity, whether it's somebody who continues to talk to you, but it's all sex messages, sexting, whatever it's called, and you're tired of it, then do something about it. It's not making you happy. If you're engaging with somebody like this, it's because you're trying to hold on to this person and you're trying to entertain their puerile behavior. You don't do that, Gemini. You're way more stronger than that. You think this is gonna like hold you over? Oh yeah, like I could tolerate this type of stuff because this person's talking to me. No. Maybe you have an addiction to having people who communicate like this to you and you just like, you pretend that it's filling a void when it really isn't. And you're allowing this behavior to continue. Or it could be if your vibration is low enough, you're attracting pages who have strong sexual energies and not attracting kings. Okay? Or queens. So there's something you need to do about this. This is not a very pleasant energy that I'm picking up on all of a sudden. And especially if somebody actually does this where you are, it's sexual in nature and there's no substance to when you guys are actually physically together. Okay? You may be entertaining this page who has like these strong sexual tendencies and you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm giving my happiness away to this person because this is what they want, but that's not what you want, Gemini. You want something more filling. The sex thing is not gonna do it, okay? Somebody needs to hear that. There's also somebody here that you may be dealing with, Gemini, because I'm picking up on somebody else's energy, or your person's. They don't feel emotionally fulfilled. There's something missing. There's a hollow feeling within them because for some of you, you're the one who's missing. They could very well be materially set, financially set. They could be happy within themselves, okay? But there's still something missing. And somebody's going to communicate that with you. They're going to send you a message, and it's going to be exciting in nature. You're going to be like, holy cow, I didn't really know this person was going to message me. And they're going to come in very differently. They're taking a risk, and they're going to talk to you about certain things. This person's also going to talk to you about their drinking problem, their porn issue, their addiction to things that they were trying to fill a void. They were being selfish because they were only looking out for their well-being, their satisfaction, their happiness. And again, that is important to do, but when you are stripping other people's happiness, that is not what you're supposed to be doing. When you're trying to do things for your own, for selfish reasons, that's not a good thing to do, right? It's kind of like the notches on the belt or something. It's like you take somebody's cup and you don't fill their cup up, right? And you keep taking people's cups and then everybody else is left with nothing, right? Somebody was doing that. So you may be getting a message from somebody who will admit to you that they were selfish, but they also had addictions to porn or gambling or spending, or they were stuck in the materialistic world. They wanted money, they wanted power, whatever. They wanted control, okay? and they got caught up in this materialistic world, and the addictions that they were sucked into, it got to a really, really bad level. And it's possible that this individual is going to talk to you about all of this. They're going to go into this fearlessness. They know this is going to be a challenge with them talking to you about this, but they know that this is what they need to do. Because you're the one missing from their life. There's like one cup that's not full for them, and that cup that doesn't have anything in it can only be filled by you. That's what I'm trying to get out. And they're going to communicate that to you. But they're also going to have the courage to come forward and to express their poor behavior with regards to their sexual energies, their addictions to things, because they know they need to clear the air with that. They know in order for you to fill that other cup, they need to come forward with that communication. And they need to express that without fear. This is a big challenge for them because they've never done something like this. They've never been this vulnerable with anybody. And this individual's like, I got to take that chance. I got to follow my passions. And they look to you as one of their passions. They have this thing about you. You excite them. But before they used to excite you just from a sexual standpoint, they now excite you in a different level. And it's coming more from an emotional standpoint. Their heart races when they see you. When they hear your voice. When they look at your picture. When you're in their presence. It makes them feel like a kid again. It makes them feel like they can do anything. They don't have to hold back. They feel playful. They feel joyful. They feel a lot more content and excited about things. You give them this spark to have them pursue, do adventures, to have them go after what it is that they're passionate about, to have them go take on these challenges without giving into that fear. That's what you do for them. And that is what's been missing. So now because of that, that person is coming in to communicate that on top of everything else that I talked about. Yeah, the moon. Cancer, Pisces energy. This full moon in Capricorn may very well be bringing this out of them. This courage. They're having the optimism to come forward and talk to you and to not give into that fear of what they need to say, because there's the fears right here. This is also things being revealed. Like I talked about, what they want to tell you, what they've been hiding, what's been left in the dark. They're going to have the courage to come forward and tell you about. This is also them coming out of hiding. They're no longer going to leave you in the dark either. I'm getting the song, and I got this with my daily guidance video for my Capella memberships. The song Shape of My Heart by the Backstreet Boys. I'm getting that energy from this. It's like, I kept you in the dark. Now let me show you the shape of my heart, right? They've been hiding their emotions. They've been hiding this dark energy for a while. They were ashamed of the life that they were living. They thought that they were living some pathetic life because their life turned upside down. And they were filling this void because they weren't completely content with all of these other things when they realized that love was what was going to fill those cups. And other passions. There's something with music here because she's singing. Maybe some of you have a passion for music. Writing it, composing it, singing it, playing it, whatever it is. Maybe you need to embark on that journey, take that risk, and go pursue your dreams, your passions that have to do with music or something like that. Okay? This is also somebody being called to trust their intuition, to follow the light. And again, there's something with this full moon in Capricorn that is bringing all of this to the surface. I just got the message that somebody's speaking to you through songs. Somebody might come reveal something to you in the physical through a song. There's something about communication and music. Okay. I'm hearing Fly Me to the Moon, By the Light of the Moon, something like that. I know Fly Me to the Moon, I think, is it a Frank Sinatra card? Possibly. But there's something with this full moon in Capricorn that's going to reveal some things. It's going to bring light to some stuff. This is also saying that this is the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm also getting that this person could very well be either they're going through a dark night of the soul with this moon card, or they're going to reveal to you that they've been through some really, really harsh times. This is a dark night because of this emotional imbalance, because of all of this materialistic mindset and these addictions that they got sucked up into. Okay. There's also this energy for some of you, you're deceiving yourselves. There's these illusions, right? Like I said, that what you're filling your cups with, you know that they're not making you ultimately happy. You got to stop going outside of yourself. Your intuition's been telling you, hey, Gemini, you know, this is not really making you happy. You know it's not. You got to listen to your internal guidance and start following that, because that's going to lead you to your happiness. All right, let's see what the obstacle here is. What is the obstacle for Gemini with this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. So yeah, with that moon card, they're also saying secrets are going to be revealed. And that has to do with somebody or you really coming to light or better understanding that with that full moon energy, that stuff's got to be released. And with the secrets being revealed, there's somebody communicating that stuff to you. The World card. Okay. Okay, Gemini. The obstacle here is that you're stalling. You're causing your own delays. You want things to move to the next level. You want things to change. You want like a completely new life, a new beginning. But you are deceiving yourself thinking that what you're filling your cups with is going to bring you that happiness when you know it's not. That you need to pursue your passions. You need to go take that risk and just go after what it is that you know will ultimately bring you happiness. And that includes leaving those relationships that are not fulfilling. You know, stop communicating with people who are childish or who are just want to sext you all the time or something like that. Or dealing with people who have addictions and you know it, but you're continuing to entertain that stuff. It's almost like fulfilling their fantasies, fulfilling their dreams, their goals and aspirations. No, you do not do that. They have to do that on their own. But there's somebody here that you're dealing with that is not in a pleasant place right now. And it's also you are not pursuing your dreams and your goals. You are not going after it. You are not following your passions, okay? You are causing your own delays. God wants you to close out this chapter in your life, and you guys are stalling. Again, with the intuition. Your gut keeps telling you, hey, Gemini, you got to stop doing this. Be very careful, because if you don't listen to your intuition and you don't put an end to this, God is going to do it for you. Okay? Trust me, I know, because God did that for me when I wasn't listening. And this story is very similar to what I went through. All right. That's why they have me do these readings. That's why you're drawn to me, because my experience is supposed to help you. I can't teach if I don't go through the same shit, right? But there's stagnation here. You gotta stop with this emptiness and this hollow feeling and stop filling those cups with a temporary happiness. You gotta close that book. It's gotta end. You're not completing this cycle, this chapter in your life. There's a tendency to not finish these things. And God has been telling you, you got to close this out, Gemini. There's a lot of disappointment. A lot of you have been very disappointed, maybe with what's going on in the world, maybe what's going on in your world. But think about this for a minute. Think about why you are not really content, why you have this hollow feeling, why you're being ruled by materialism, why you're trying to fill those voids with things that you know are not for your highest good. Some of you may very well be living life in excess. You're doing things too impulsively, and you could be like buying all of these things just because. Or buying things for people just to make them happy. Guys, there's some strong energy here. You gotta stop trying to make other people happy. Stop with the people pleasing and stop trying to think that whatever it is that you're doing, you're choosing, you're engaging in is going to make you happy. Again, it's not outside of yourself. You find it within yourself. And that ties into following your passions and going after the things that you really want. But that does not mean going after that person that you really want when you know that person is just not there yet. This chapter in your journey has been trying to close out. It's like you're almost at the end of this, but you are stalling because you don't want to face the truth. You're the one who's ultimately responsible for your abundance, your well-being, and your happiness. You're causing the disappointment, okay? And you know it. There's no need to do that. You gotta put an end to this. Close the book to this story, Gemini, because it is not working for you. Your intuition keeps telling you this. It's time to listen to it. It's time to heed the call. The judgment card at the bottom of the deck. You gotta wake up, Gemini. It's time to wake up to this reality. You gotta stop with the fears and the uncertainties with this. You gotta stop judging yourself and you gotta stop judging others too. That's for some of you, not for all of you. There's a higher purpose that you're being called for. And you got to stop blaming yourself and others. You're not learning your karmic lessons. There's a lot of doubt here and a lack of indecision. Your doubt, your fears, your indecisiveness is causing you to stay stuck in a particular cycle. When you're so close to this cycle ending, you just have to face the music here. Wake up and smell the coffee. All right? We've got two majors here. You need to wake up to this, Gemini. You know you're unhappy. You know you're disappointed, but that is on you. It's on you. It's what I had to come to realize. If I was continuing to get disappointed, okay, then I need to change something up. I need to stop repeating the same cycles. Simple as that. Simple as that. And what's interesting is that the Judgment card comes right before the World card. You're so close to finishing something out, but you guys don't want to face that. Because again, there's something about, I don't want to be by myself. I don't want to be happy on my own. It's God telling you that that's a requirement. You have something more purposeful here. You need to step it up. You're unwilling to follow what God is calling you to do. And because of that, nothing is shifting. You're in a loop. You need to get out of it. You got to make that decision. As difficult as it's going to be, things are going to change. And you're going to start living a completely different life. And you're really going to be living a life of bliss, happiness, and contentment. But you got to close this out. You got to close this out. You're here for a mission. And it has nothing to do with the 3D world. It has nothing to do with relationships. Romantic relationships. It has everything to do with you and what God gave you as a talent. What skill you've been given. What gift you've been given. See with the Ace of Swords? You're refusing to face reality here. You need to be in your truth. You have clouded judgment. You need to reevaluate what it is that you're doing. And you need to face that truth. And you need to speak it. You need to communicate it. You need to live it. This is about you living in your truth. Okay? And if you're dealing with somebody who's acting very puerile, especially with the sexting or the sexual energies or anything like that, you need to tell them, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. You need to take that sword of Excalibur and cut that out. Communication is key here, Gemini, and you're all about communication. You guys are supposed to be the most effective when it comes to communication. But apparently, there's blocked communication here. You are afraid to speak the truth to someone and to yourself. And let alone face it. You're investing in the wrong things. Time, energy, and money. It's time to invest in your personal growth and doing the things that you want to do. Your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. What is the lesson here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. What lesson is Gemini learning from this situation? For the other group of you, this person who's... it's another reversal. This person who's coming in to communicate the dark stuff, the dark side of them, I'm hearing. The stuff that's going to be revealed, okay? This person communicating this with you is going to close out a major chapter between the two of you. You're no longer going to be in this state of limbo. This person was stalling in communicating this with you because of the fears of how you would react or how would you respond. It's more of a reaction. They were fear, like fear of rejection. They were delaying telling you all of this very dark stuff, all of these heavy energies, because they were afraid of, again, how you would react to it. But God was telling them, again, with that Ace of Swords, God was saying, if you want, because if you're missing this person that much, if you know that there's a hollow feeling inside and you know that it's the person, you're going to have to come clean and communicate the truth with them. You can't hide the truth anymore, and you can't give in to that fear. That person was stalling because they were indecisive. It's like, I want a new beginning with my person, but I'm afraid to tell them what I need to say. But God was telling him, no, if you want this chapter to close, if you want a new life with this person, you're gonna have to reveal that stuff. In order to fill that last cup of yours, in order to fill that empty, hollow feeling, you're going to have to communicate the truth. And then that will close out, because there's unfinished business between you and somebody. But that person, that's why they were stalling, because they knew they had to come forward and to come out of the dark and to stop leaving you in the dark and tell you, you know, it's that shape of my heart song again. Let me show you the shape of my heart. Let me be my vulnerable self. And that person was being told over and over again by God, wake up, heed the call, surrender, just go express this. And they were like, I don't know. I'm afraid of disappointment. If I speak this to this person, maybe nothing will change, or they will reject me, or whatever it is. But God was like, you need to step up your game. If you want to stop this cycle of having this unfulfilled feeling, then you need to do something about it. And that's why that person is finally getting the courage and confidence to come forward and take that risk and say, okay, I need to express this. I need to communicate the truth, and I need to reveal these things, the selfishness, the addictions, all of that stuff. And then see with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This, again, is not learning from your mistakes. No follow through. God tells you, hey, Gemini, you need to stop doing this. You need to do that. Okay, I'm going to do it. And then you go backwards. Again, there's no judgment here. Please do not judge yourself for doing that, for repeating the same cycles, for not learning your karmic lessons, okay? But what God is telling you right now is that this is the time to really listen. It's really time for you to wake up. Just let that go. Let the past go. Stop getting hung up on you, repeating the same things and getting caught up in the same cycles, the same disappointments, the same unpleasant energies, and do something about it. Again, you got to listen to your divine guidance, and you have to start doing your mission work. You are here for a higher purpose. You are not here to be in this 9-to-5 job. You're not here to have all these material things. You're not supposed to be focusing on money all the time. You're supposed to be attracting it, not chasing it. On top of that, you're not supposed to be chasing love either. It's supposed to come to you. It's like you keep getting bad news here. If you keep getting the same unpleasant messages, guys, this is time for you, again, to wake up, face reality, and do something about it. You gotta get grounded here to have more clarity of thought, so you stop choosing the things that are not for your highest good. You got to put in the hard work too. The Page of Pentacles is a very hardworking individual. He stays committed to what he is focusing on. He keeps his eye on the prize. He sets goals and he achieves them. As long as he stays dedicated and he's patient and he takes his time and he remains focused. The hard work will pay off, guys, but you can't take shortcuts with this. The World card in this position is about taking shortcuts. There's no fast track to achieving harmonious sacred union. There's no fast track to healing your heart chakra. Everybody's different, and everybody's journey is different. And you cannot compare your journey to others either. okay? You really got to stick to your goals. You got to build a more solid foundation for your future, guys, because the foundation that you keep building on, it's on a foundation of clay. That is not stable. But you've got to put in the hard work to build something great for yourself. And that includes setting goals for yourself and sticking to them, okay? Even when you accomplish one, set something else. But some of you, the big lesson here is like you get into this cycle of not learning from your mistakes because you're not learning your karmic lessons. Again, you're in that loop. You're causing your own disappointments and your own delays and moving things forward, Gemini. It's time to change things around. It's time to close this out. And also with the communication here, when I talked about for some of you, if somebody's communicating with you and they're being very childish, to include possibly with the sexting and it's always sexual in nature, and they don't want to talk about other serious things, there's more page energy. It's more puerile energy here. Somebody acting like a child. If you're dealing with somebody who's acting, again, it's another page. They're not a king here. You need to move on and you need to start doing things for yourself. You feel empty. You don't feel happy at all. It's because you're continuing to engage in this behavior. Again, this is for some of you, not for all of you. But be honest with your situation. This could even be this person. There's no follow through. They communicate with you and then they stop communicating with you. Or they only communicate with you every time they come back to talk to you. It's something sexual in nature, or there's something that's very puerile about their behavior and they don't act as adults. Or there's something negative that they say that makes you feel unhappy, discontent, disappointment, empty. All right? Stop procrastinating and get on it. There's a lot of work you need to do, and God is asking you to do this work because you need to be fulfilling your mission, because you are needed here on this planet, whether you know it or not. Whether you like it or not, you have a much higher purpose, and whatever it is that you're engaging in, whatever you're giving your attention to, your energy to, that's depleting you actually, it's disappointing you, it's causing you to go in the opposite direction, it needs to stop. Grounding. Again, the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You guys really need to get grounded. You need to be more stable and solid in your environment. Your emotions tend to be all over the place. Again, with that emotional imbalance, because it's like you're getting into this addiction of trying to fill things that fill your cups with things that are not going to really help you. You may be dealing with somebody who's greedy, who's ruled by materialism, or it's you, Gemini. That's ruled by materialism twice. Trying to fill your cups, trying to be happy with materialistic things, or success. Maybe you're overly driven by success. You want status, you want accolades, you want rewards, or whatever this is. You get jealous of other people who have more money than you. It could be you or your person, or both of you. You're jealous of what other people have, trying to keep up with the Joneses. Why? Why are you doing that? You need to learn to attract the abundance, not chase it. Attract the wealth, attract the money. Not do all this crazy thing for it. Not sacrifice your happiness just to get that, the money or to have these things, to fill those voids. You really got to start focusing on your well-being here. Get grounded so you could be in a better state emotionally, more balanced, more stable, so that you could raise your vibration, so that you can manifest whatever it is that you want. This is a master manifester. Mainly because he's in tune with nature. He doesn't worry about things. He doesn't try to compete with everybody else and try to be better than everybody else. He will get what he deserves when he does his part. And that includes taking very good care of himself, knowing that he's deserving of true love, of wealth, that he is deserving of beautiful things in his life, of abundance in all forms. He's very wise because he knows that if he lives a life ruled by materialism, at some point, he's not going to attract that wealth anymore, or he's not going to get that wealth anymore. He's going to fall into this abyss, and the more stuff that he has, the more money he has, he's never going to be fulfilled because the love is missing. He doesn't focus on his health when he's distorted. And he overextends his energy to the point where he's depleting himself. His vibration lowers, and then he attracts more Nine of Cups in the reverse. He attracts more negative things, situations, and people to his life. So some of you may be dealing with somebody who just can't commit right now. They don't have any goals. They don't have any aspirations. All they want is money and power and status, success, thinking that a certain job, a certain level, a certain title makes them successful. They think money, the much they have in their bank account, makes them somebody. The power. Money does not equal power. God has already given you the power within. You do not need money for that. But God will give you that money, the wealth, when you are aligned with it, when you are in tune with your divine self, when you are taking care of your energies and protecting them, and you're also taking care of your physical, emotional, spiritual, mental state. But there are some of you who are dealing with somebody, they're not grounded at all. They're very jealous of other people. They want money. That's where they feel their success is, their power is. Some of you may be dealing with a male who thinks that money makes them somebody. Again, money is power. There are some women who think that too. But again, he's never fully content, no matter how much money he has in the bank, because all he wants is more and more and more and more. And then what happens? He's not giving it freely. He's not sharing it with others. At some point, he could very well lose it all. Or he gets so emotionally distraught, he turns to drinking. He turns to porn, gambling, selfishness. That causes him to spiral out of control. Because again, at the end of the day, there is no love in his heart because it's just money. The heart has to do with love, guys. It doesn't have to deal with money. So if you're dealing with somebody like this, learn your lesson. You need to communicate to this person, I'm not dealing with you anymore. I'm not going to tolerate this behavior. It's funny because the king shows up But you're not really dealing with a true king. You're dealing with a distorted king here, a distorted person who acts like he's kingly, but he is not. Okay? The others of you, your person was realizing that they weren't learning from their mistakes. Okay? That chasing money wasn't the answer. That they needed to learn how to manifest it, but to be in that vibrational state to attract the money, the abundance, the health, all of those beautiful things. This also tied into the self-worth issue, being deserving. That no, I don't need to go after the money. I have to believe that I am deserving of this, that I am worthy of this, but I have to do my part. I have to do the hard work. This guy worked very, very hard to get here, and now his hard work is paying off. This is what this person really understood. That hard work did not mean working 60 hours a week, working 3 jobs just to make all this money. He was like, no, let me work on myself first to raise my vibration, to clear out all of these low, dark energies so that it frees up the energy for me to receive and to be in that vibration where I can receive the wealth, the abundance, the happier things, the more high vibrational things. So this person really, really learned about that the more money he was getting, the less happier he became. And this person wasn't learning their mistakes from that, and they're going to communicate that. They needed to realize that if they wanted to have you fill that missing cup, that empty cup, that they had to follow through with their commitments, that they had to be dependable, because for some of you, you were dealing with somebody who wasn't dependable. You couldn't rely on them. They weren't trustworthy. And so you probably very well walked away from them, and then they realized, oh my gosh, but I have, some of them, they've accumulated the wealth now. They have the Midas touch. Everything they touch turns to gold. It's the same thing you need to realize too, Gemini. That everything you touch will turn to gold, but you got to raise your vibration and become this King of Pentacles for that to happen. So this person was realizing their manifestation abilities and said, I need to be more dependable here, because before, this person didn't trust me. They couldn't depend on me, so I understand why they walked away. And they feel very, very disheartened by the fact that all they were looking at was the money aspect of this instead of the love piece of this. They got so greedy and so selfish because all they wanted was money at the beginning. And they couldn't follow through with things. You couldn't depend on them because they were so focused on the material world. All they cared about was status and success and being this very, very prominent person and whatever, whatever. And then they realized that that was not the route they were supposed to be taken. They learned it the hard way. And they also had an issue with communicating with you. There was no follow through with communication. They probably said something, oh, hey, let's go do this or let's go do that. And they'll be like, no, maybe an opportunity came up for them to make more money, or they had a gambling event or something else that they had an addiction to, and they would cancel on you, type of thing. And now this person's like, I can't believe I did that. So that could also very well be what this person is going to communicate with you as well. Okay. So, that's what I'm getting with that. There's a lot there, okay? And remember to take what resonates, but you gotta be honest with yourself. So we're gonna see what guidance Spirit has for us. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What guidance do we have for Gemini? You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. So the other message that I have, I forgot to mention this. You will receive some good news. Now, they also want me to point out, if you're seeing rainbows, that might be significant for you. If you're seeing rainbows, it's going to be confirmation of this reading. Somebody's going to come in to actually follow through or finish what they started. And they're going to step into this role, right? Stepping up as the provider and protector for you. There's somebody who's coming in to help with your finances, because maybe for some of you, there is like a financial issue here, okay? And this person is coming in to communicate with you, not only to talk about all this other stuff that I talked about, but they're also going to mention to you that they want to help you. They want to be this devoted, loyal, kingly person. No more page, no more childish behavior, okay? They're coming in as the king. And there's something about helping you with your finances. There is help coming to you. This is a very dependable individual. Could be very wealthy too, all right? So I say that because of this. Oh my God, treasure chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. This King of Pentacles is all about so much abundance. Money in the bank, okay? But that's because some of you who are receiving this, because you're attracting this King of Pentacles, you're attracting this abundance, okay? Explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. See? You guys need to start choosing what is right for you. There are other options to bring you happiness, and you know it. You're going to open this treasure chest and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that this is going to bring me happiness. You've been praying to your angels, God, your ancestors for help. They've been giving you the solutions, but some of you have not been listening. And for those of you who've been asking for that help, just know, even if you don't see results yet, guys, they're always doing something in the background. They're working very hard for you. Protection is at the bottom of the deck. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. So let's go look at the book here, as I always do. Explore your options. Sometimes we think this is the way it is and we don't see other options. By drawing this card, heaven now asks you to question any situation that you think can't be changed. Take a moment and pretend that a magical mermaid has granted you 3 wishes. You can have anything you want. What will you wish for? The truth is that most anything you desire is possible, and this card asks you to explore your options. At first, you might do so mentally through daydreams and nighttime dreams. Then it's important to turn those possibilities into realities by breaking them into small goals that you can accomplish today. When you explore new opportunities, the energy of the universe begins flowing in the direction of your dreams. Any step you take, no matter how small, will help you see options that you may never have noticed before. Again, with that page, some of you are lacking goals. Put small goals and then check them off and add some more. Keep staying focused on keep your eye on the prize, okay? Any step you take, no matter how small, will help you see the options that you may never have noticed before. And then the treasure chest. Your prayers for financial support have been heard, and assistance is here for you now. It comes in wonderfully unexpected ways. Remain in a state of gratitude that says that the money is already here, even if there's no visible evidence of it yet. When you feel grateful before the demonstration of supply occurs, it reveals your faith. And your faith is the energy that draws riches to you without delay. Affirm frequently, thank you for all of the support, supply, abundance, and money that you bring to me. I am grateful for these riches, which I use in divine ways to bring blessings to the earth. Your supply may show up in the form of money, or it may come up as new opportunities, brilliant ideas, or gifts from others. Bless and honor heaven's gifts however they come to you. Your gratitude ensures continual overflowing abundance in your life. So when this comes in, guys, be grateful for it. This is also with that faith thing. When you have faith and you ask God, thank you, God, for financial stability and security. Thank you for bringing this person in to help me with whatever it is I need help with, okay? When you say that before you receive it, that's really boosting your faith, all right? And when you do receive it, you faith it till you make it, make sure that you're still being grateful to God that it has manifested, that it has received, that you have received it. You're being helped. So yeah, there's somebody with the money here. You've been working hard on something but haven't really been seeing results yet. There's something with the money. But that's changing for some of you, especially with that King of Pentacles as well. That your financial status is changing. There's something here where you thought that you pursuing your dreams and goals and aspirations, putting in the hard work into a business or something, because this could be a business person, all right, very successful business person. You thought that putting all this hard work was going to bring you that wealth, but apparently what God is surprising you with, and unforeseen windfall of new abundance, this abundance is coming from somebody else. Your manifestation is being worked out right now, even if you can't see tangible proof. As an analogy, when sailors get close to land, they often see signs of life, such as birds flying or branches floating in the ocean. By drawing this card, you're urged to notice signs that land, your manifestation, is near. Even if you can't yet see evidence that your manifestation is in process, this card assures you that your prayers have been heard and answered. Stay centered in faith and gratitude in order to open the door to your desires. Faith and gratitude are a big thing, guys. It's a big thing, especially when you're thanking God already for something that hasn't manifested. That's really going to boost the manifestation of whatever it is you're asking for. Your prayers, which ask for safety and protection, have been heard and answered. Any attacks or threats are now a thing of the past, washed away with the tide of heavenly love. The love is clearing away your insecurities so that you can feel totally secure. When you ask heaven to watch over you, your loved ones, your home, and your possessions, your prayers are instantly answered. There is no hesitation or delay on heaven's part. It's done as soon as you ask. Your energies can now be directed in meaningful and creative ways with your mind clear of worries. Enjoy your day. Now, that's interesting that I'm reading this, because when it says any attacks or threats are now a thing of the past, I'm getting for some of you, you've been financially attacked, okay? You've been spiritually attacked, and they've been attacking your finances. It looks like that is done. As it says, it's a thing of the past, washed away with the tide of heavenly love. And any other attacks that have been you've been experiencing, know that you are protected, and this is coming to an end, or it's already come to an end. That's why for some of you, especially if you've been financially attacked here by the dark forces, that's why you have the treasure chest and you're being helped. Okay? Wow, that's pretty nice. All right. What are we doing now? What do you need to let go of? There's also others of you, you're blocking your own abundance from coming in. What does Gemini need to let go of? Wow. Forget what has already been and wake up tomorrow to a paradise of your own creation. Control your emotions. Feel them, shift them, elevate them. Be a master. What was I talking about? You got to master this stuff. Achieve that mastery. master healer of the self, master manifester. You are supported and will have helpers whenever you need them. Let them come. There it is again. That's confirmation again that you're being helped. This King of Pentacles is going to come in to help you. But if you guys are blocking this and you're not filling up your own cups, this person's not going to come. All right? And you won't be able to be in that high vibrational state to attract the abundance, to also attract people who can help you. But here it is again. You are supported and will have helpers whenever you need them. Let them come in. Okay? Let this person help you. This is a very loyal, very trustworthy, devoted, dedicated person. This is a very honest individual who's very generous, very warm-hearted and kind. They want to give because they have so much. Pay close attention to your patterns and let go of those that are merely reactions to life. Didn't I say something about responding instead of reacting? I don't know if I said that in this reading. I know I said that somewhere. Okay, let's look at the full moon in Capricorn. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What is this full moon in Capricorn bringing Gemini? Again, it's on July 13th at 21 degrees of Capricorn. Check to see where that is in your chart. Thank you. Wow. Your commitment is being tested the first quarter moon. Some of you have been going through some tests too. Prosperity lies ahead. That's the financial piece of it. New moon in Taurus. Okay, somebody wants me to say something. My guys want me to say something. This King of Pentacles, this is strong earth energy, right? It may be coming from an earth sign or they have earth in their chart. I'm hearing for somebody, your person has moon in Taurus. Somebody needed to hear that for some sort of confirmation, other confirmation. All right, your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or to something. Okay? You need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It could also be a time when you need to stay strong through a storm. For those of you who are being attacked financially, God was really testing you to see how you were going to go through this. So you were being financially, again, attacked. But it was like either you were going to give up or you were going to freak out. And it's kind of like do some crazy things to kind of fill that void, right? Trying to choose things that you know are not for your highest good when God was already promising you something along those lines. God was like, you're really being tested to see how you were going to be dealing through this drought, financial drought, or whatever it is that you're being tested on. Okay? But the others of you, yeah, you need to put in a bit more effort. You need to put in the hard work. Okay? To stay committed towards your dreams. You are ultimately responsible for your dreams coming to fruition, guys. You have to put in that hard work. And you have to be in that vibration and stay grounded and to not let your emotions get the best of you and stay dedicated to what it is that you're trying to manifest. You do your part and God does the rest. The new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. This card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. The energy of the King of Pentacles, Taurus, is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy, so now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card could also start the signal of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. You will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. We often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember, though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. This ties into the gratitude piece of it, right? Don't be asking for more and more and more and more. Watch out with the greed part of this, okay? Because that will backfire on you. But sexier times ahead. Maybe you're in a drought with that too. But there's prosperity here. Again, with that King of Pentacles, the treasure chest, and you're being helped. All right? Emotions are running high with the supermoon. See, watch the emotions. They want me to read that because that is a very promising card. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or relationship, the answer is very. The answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but there's also a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Success is close. I just must trust. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Something exciting lies ahead. Don't blow events out of proportion. And ask God for assistance, okay? You can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. That's what's coming with the full moon in Capricorn. I think, is the full moon a super moon? I don't know. People were saying that, but I just didn't confirm that. Either way, are you going to stick to it? Or are you going to give up? Are you going to continue putting the hard work? Or are you just going to let it go? You're going to let your dreams fall away, guys. Dreams take a long time to manifest. The bigger the manifestation, the longer it takes to manifest. Let's go. What's going on with love and relationships? Okay, let's try that again. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is going on with love and relationships for Gemini? My hands are too small for this deck. There we go. Wow. I knew this card was going to come out. This has shown up in Pisces' reading and Scorpio's reading. And it's coming up again. And somebody here has Gemini, Pisces, and Scorpio in their chart. If you're seeing this for the third time, you know what's up. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. I talked about secrets being revealed. I was already talking about communicating that, and here it is. It's confirming that. This is also you guys being honest with yourself and with other people. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. King of Pentacles, the law of attraction. All right. One of these cards talked about the law of attraction, I believe. Okay. If you want to have more love in your life, guys, you got to be the love that you wish to see. Honesty is essential. Love aims to do what is best for another person. Speak honestly. Tell the truth about your emotions. There's an opportunity to clear the air and create a positive outcome. Truthfulness is an important part of any relationship. If you are sharing something that isn't real, you aren't being straightforward. When you avoid the truth because you fear how it will be received, you create blocks or walls in your relationships. Work on speaking with clarity, love, softness, and honesty. To get to the truth and develop a stronger bond with your partner, be compassionate about their emotions. Try to be open to what they have to say and avoid personalizing their frankness. A woman faces a masked man who is presenting her with a rose. The mask suggests something is hidden or being glossed over out of fear of upsetting each other. The woman's turned back could indicate an unwillingness to believe there is more going on than meets the eye. You are responsible for how you communicate with your partner. Be open and connected to create a healthy relationship. See what I said about the person having the fear of talking about the feelings because of how you were going to respond or react? Now, if you're the recipient of what this person's revealing. It's not going to be easy to hear. Know that they're going to communicate the truth because they know they need to do that. Listen to what they have to say. All right? I talked about something is hidden or being glossed over out of fear of upsetting each other. The truth has to come out here because you cannot have a harmonious, strong foundation in a relationship if the truth isn't spoken, and both of you have to be completely authentic and stand in your integrity. All right? That's part of what comes with the true love aspect of a connection. Number 2, like attracts like. The law of attraction states that you need to be in the vibration of what you want to create. Exactly. Excuse me. Love will come to you more readily if you surround yourself with love and easily find things to love about your life. Take a moment to think of the many things you love. Use your imagination and visualize a world in which you can manifest your heart's desire. Try not to seek out whatever it is that you wish for. This is the challenging aspect of the law of attraction. Act as if what you yearn for is already here. That's exactly what I said before. Giving attention to or wanting for what you are longing for sends a message to the universe that you don't possess your desire and you will magnetize not having it. A fairy holds an image of herself that holds an even smaller image of herself. The smallest image could be associated with your inner child and what you have longed for in your life. You attract to your life things that mirror your thoughts. This would explain why the fairy is holding an image of herself. Fairies symbolize the magic that life has to offer. This is a card of hope and a reminder that magic is readily at hand when you shift into a place of positive patience. There could also be some sort of inner child healing. You guys may not have grown up financially stable, or you felt you weren't protected, or you weren't safe because maybe there were money issues growing up. There could be some financial, like an ancestral pattern here that has to deal with your childhood, or the fact that you grew up poor, or you had this issue with money since you were a child. It's kind of, it's following you, okay? So maybe that also needs to be healed, that you're deserving of wealth, of love, of abundance, okay? That whatever happened in the past has nothing to do with your future. That could be for somebody here that they need to hear. All right. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Everyone. Love makes the difference at the top of the deck. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Everything stems from love, guys. Everything. Even the financial aspect of this. Okay? So I hope this helped you. If you would like a personal reading or you want to sign up for the 14-day free trial for my Capella memberships, check out the description box below. Go to capellawellness.com. Check out my service suite. Check out the Capella memberships there. For the 14-day free trial. You can cancel right before the 14 days are up, but it would really help if you're going to really invest and put in the hard work into your healing, into your spiritual growth, all of that stuff, overcoming a lot of your fears and your demons and things. Maybe those 14 days can be very, very valuable to you, and you can cancel right before the 14 days are up. All right. There's nothing to lose when you do that. When you try out that 14-day free trial. If you want to keep the membership, by all means, keep it. And in the future, if you feel like you don't need it anymore, then go ahead and cancel it. It's very easy to cancel. If you already have a membership, it's very easy to cancel that and upgrade it to the next level up. Okay. I'm going to be doing more members-only live streams with those memberships. I'm starting to change a few things with regards to my YouTube channel and the work that I do. So some of those memberships are going to allow you to really be more intimate with me, and I will be able to really give you some like profound readings in those memberships, in those live streams compared to what I do already on my live streams on YouTube, okay? If you have any questions about the memberships, you have any issues or about this reading or anything else in general, please feel free to reach out to me. Okay, guys? That concludes your reading, Gemini. Thank you so very much for watching, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess with Capella Wellness, starring out.